Well then, ladies and gentlemen, we have got only the 9 cars on the grid today, but we are on maybe the track. Oh, fuck's sake, tire wear.
Great start, guys.
Wonderful.
Fuck this biscuit.
Fuck!
I was eating a bourbon the other day, and I just thought, fuck this bourbon, fuck this creamy filled chocolate biscuit.
Who's he think
Then I
he
thought,
is?
who am I? Did we just start with that, I guess? Hello. Welcome back to Apprentice League. We are here with 9 cars on the grid. On maybe the track of the season. At least it's my favourite. I don't know. But at least the racing has looked pretty fun on it so far. So I'm sure we'll have a good show on for us today. We've got the 9 cars on the grid. No debuts. We have got Finguala returning, Mathigo to Tao's back, and I think Zeflus raced last week. If not, it's his debut. But nonetheless, not as many drivers as we'd have hoped, but there's at least drivers still showing up. I'm joined almost by more commentators than racers. I've got Justin, I've got Toaster, and I've got Ludwig with me. Actually, Justin's not commentating. Okay, never mind. Toaster and Ludwig, hello.
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 I am here again,
How are you?
unfortunately.
Okay,
Jora
yeah, cool.
is on pole position with all 3 purple sectors. What a guy.
Sharing a final purple with Azit too. Well, actually, we're hosting, I believe, Ludwig's PC commentary debut. Is that right? Done mobile yesterday.
I believe so.
Yeah, very nice. Well, welcome. Obviously, it's currently the 2 Matty trainees on pole and second. Predictions for today's quali? Who do we reckon is going to get pole today? Whoa!
Well, there you go.
Ooh,
I think
nice
Finguala's going to get pole. He's looking very fast in the mocks I've seen. But yeah, to be fair, he's the one on the up, to be honest. And he's got fastest in the first sector, so it should be a pole position for him. And then I'd probably expect to win from him, but I don't know, we'll see.
Yeah. What about you, Ludwig? If you had to
If I
put
had to bet,
if you had to put your pennies on it.
I'd put all my money on Azat. I'm feeling a .15 coming up from him last lap, clutch.
Well, he's went purple.
He's looked quite good in the practice lobbies.
He's went purple.
This might
this
be
gonna
it.
be?
Oh, he
Little
touched the
mistake
grass.
through the chicane, so it's probably not going to be a top 1. Though a little mistake could still see you maybe dot
Oh.
3s went orange in the middle set. He's made another mistake there, but it looks like the
Oh,
lobby definitely from spectator is a bit laggy. Will he be able to improve on this lap? It doesn't look like he's going to put anything to Finguala. Jara, P2 there, Crunk looking decent as well as it. Quite wide through
A bit
the
laggy.
first hairpin. Yeah, I think that's the server though, because everyone looks just a little bit twitchy. Gilprad going purple in sectors 1 and 2 through the chicane. Hairpin, sorry, that looked decent. This has looked decent from what we've seen. Currently on a 36.0, can he break into the 35s into the top 5? No, he cannot. And that is a final lap. So it does indeed look like Finguala is going to be on pole position. Well, then 9 has jumped to 10 with her first ever public addition to the Apprentice League lobby with Alex Albon something joining us from P10 on the grid. No more delay, we are on our way, and Jora has stalled on the grid. Mr. Crunk to Tal have all been blocked off. That has given Finguala a beautiful start of this race, as it just behind Mathigo sitting there in P3. That is Alex overtaking Zeflus at the back. Mystic almost taking a lifetime out of Mr. Crunk at the back as well. Gilprad, Jora 2 wide through the chicane sections, both off the track, and Mystic up into P for the top 3 have gotten away very, very nicely. Finguala leads from Azit from Mathigo, who has been hosting many public lobbies over the last couple of weekends. He is looking very, very decent. Let me get the right thing up. There we go. Finguala from Azit in the top 2 in the red Ferraris. As Finguala actually makes a mistake as I'm complimenting them. But yeah, great start to this race, guys.
yeah, it's been quite interesting. that Jura stall, but Finguala looks like he's getting away just for now. I think Azad definitely has the pace to catch back up, but
dear.
Galeprad executed by Mystic. Holy.
Clearly
Yeah,
not
those front
many comms going on in the ZipX server. But yeah, Mathigo's looked very good at the start of this race. Finguala and Azit both on the mediums, I guess. Ludwig, you're a Stratman. Medium 9, hard 10?
That's not a bad strat, yeah. I'd like that. Medium 9, medium 10 also could work. Just depends what you want to do. Maybe medium 8, hard 11. For a bit of an undercut, but yeah.
Yeah. Fair enough. Well, we've got some fighting to Tao. God, swiping over Jora, and Jora doing what he does best and throwing to Tao onto the grass. All three V-cars having a good old scrap here as Mystic has dropped down into P5 just behind Mr. Crunk. All three cars on the hard compound of tires, I guess. Maybe looking then to end on soft. Zephlus and Jora going too wide. Lovely little switchback from Jora. Fair play. To Tao then just losing time to them in P9 currently. Gaining that back with Zephlus mistake. And the debut from the public lobby, Alex Albondigula, is looking relatively laggy. However, as Zephlus and Tao throw each other into the grass, he is far enough behind to not pose a threat for now. We've got a fight going on for P2 and P3, a mile ahead of P4. However, if they keep fighting how they are now, well, not now, I suppose, because as it's gotten away. Never mind. Mr. Crunk could catch. Mr. Crunk could definitely catch that pack. Gilprad and Mystic look pretty secure. P5, P6. Jara obviously starting P2, dropping down as Mathigo is trying desperately on those soft tires to keep on track. Catch as it. Will his softs still have any sort of advantage over the mediums? However, probably about now is where they at least equal out, let alone the mediums being any better, as Mystic makes a mistake, Jara makes the same one, and everyone is pretty much split off. So Toaster, what do you make of the start of this race?
There was quite a lot of packs going on. They were going 3x3 by 3 by 1, I guess. Our new debutant has caught to Zephlus after the towers murdered him several times. But Finguala's got away. It sort of keeps going into the grass a lot. I've seen, maybe he just likes cutting grass. Who knows? But I'm sure Crunk might be in it on them hard tyres as the tyre wear kicks in. The AL drivers aren't known.
What a move from the debut. Sorry, Toaster, to butt in there, but that is obviously unknown track to the guy, and he's made Zephlus out on an insane switchback and then makes a big mistake. Loses Zephlus in P10. Sorry, Toaster.
Nah, it's good. It's good. Yeah, a pretty good start. Oh, and he's gone back into the grass, the debutant, as Mathigo pits from P3. He'll be hoping for the podium, I'm guessing, but he'll probably going to get caught. Yeah, he's behind Jora, so is that the podium gone for him? Maybe so.
Depends how quickly he catches, because I imagine Jora 9 or 10 is what our strategist Ludwig told us that he would be going in, so maybe Jara getting held up by Mystic a little bit could bring Mathigo into play, but what's that, 2.5 seconds? I think Mathigo's safe. I think Mathigo is safe. As it, Mr. Crunk both into the pits. Gilprad is going to take the lead of this race. Mystic is going to come out in P2. This could be heartbreaking for Az if he gets held up anymore. Oh, sorry, Finguala's stayed out. Apologies. But yeah, Mathigo has some cleaner as Jara is in the pits. Mathigo is able just to do what he hopefully is going to do best and just do some TT laps on those hard. Keep it on the track, drive fast, and maybe, just maybe, he'll get the undercut on Fingal. Actually, no, he's completely far out of it. Never mind. I'm talking absolute rubbish. Yeah, it's literally just between Mr. Crank and Mathigo now. Race leader Finguala, though, also comes out far out. Yeah. So Gilprad staying out on those hard compounded tyres, hopefully looking just to slip as it Mystic out of the pits in P7 behind Jora too. So Jara's gotten a very nice undercut on the American driver. Will most likely get an even nicer one on Gilprad, as it making quick work of that move on Gilprad. But Gilprad is fighting him. He does not care what tires he's on. He wants that position for now until he comes into pits, most likely. Not this lap, never mind. Cool.
Next lap, I would have thought.
Yeah, but yeah, Matthego's looking
His
pretty nailed on for
are
a podium.
dead.
Matthego's looking good for a podium. Gilprad, brake check by Azit. I don't really know why he's fighting him, but Azit is making a lot of mistakes. Has completely lost Finguala. That's now 3.5 seconds. Azit from Gilprad. Don't know if Gilprad's hoping for rain or something, but it's not coming. Because there's never any rain in Apprentice League. Will there be at some point? Maybe. That could be a cool rule implemented.
So.
Alex and Zephlus, the two newer drivers on the grid, going all out for that P9, which is what you love to see here in Apprentice League. Gilprad is going to come out of the pits behind Jora, just ahead of Oh, no, maybe not. Okay. This Zoom is really messing with me. This Zoom is really messing with me. It looks like the gaps are so much smaller than they actually are, because, as we cut to Alex making a big mistake there. No really fighting going on, I guess, so currently it is looking as Mystic off the track once more. It is going to be a very dominant Finguala win, followed by a very dominant Azit P2, followed by a very dominant... Everyone's just 2 seconds ahead of each other. 2-3 seconds. Splitting the entire grid. So, for anyone who placed their bets on Finguala, get ready to cash out, because six laps to go. Yeah.
6 laps to go.
6 laps to go.
3 seconds.
Yeah, it would take nothing short of a miracle for Azit to even get a sniff at this race win, with Finguala even being on the better tyres too, as Mr. Crink comes into the pits again. Going for a 2-stopper onto softs.
Typical Mr. Crunk strategy there.
Interesting. Taking something out of the UA handbook, I guess, and going for a strategy that doesn't work on any level. Will he be able to make it work at all? Not sure to tell. Big TPs from P8 again, though. I think he's far enough away from everyone to not really pose a threat. We'll keep an eye. We'll keep an eye if that gets any worse.
Crunk on the back of Mystic now. Can he gain the position? Going to the outside of Mystic to the last corner. Should be able to get ahead.
Great move.
Definitely can. But I reckon Crunk, if he gets a wriggle on, I reckon he might be able to get to Jora. But we'll have to wait and see. It's quite a tight and twisty track. Very time limited. That is not going to help.
No.
And that's not going to help.
They're fighting.
That is...
that's a lag rocket.
That is a lag rocket.
How have they survived that? God damn.
What a professional.
Yeah. Tatal.
Yeah, I'm not sure Crunk can do it now.
Mystic now as well, after all of that. So Mr. Crunk now 4.5 seconds to Gilprad. Gilprad on the back of Jora by about a second. Could get some fighting at the end of this race here. It's feeling very much like F1. The start of the race is great, end of the race is great, middle part of the race you could go for a little nap. Christ almighty.
A cuppa in the middle of the race.
What's going on, yeah.
Little biscuit.
Go for a shower. Go for a shower halfway through the race. Alex also pitting onto the soft compounded tyres. I think that pretty much salutes him in that P10. However, 4 seconds to a new driver on a new compound of softs. Again, have to wait and see. 4 laps to go for them. We'll have a look. We will have a look indeed. Gilprad seems to have lost Jara completely. Mystic has been passed by Tatal on the better tyres too. But from what I've heard...
Crunk is definitely catching.
He's
caught by about as much as he needs to be honest. Because
Zephlus
it's now under a 2 second.
Zephlus into the mid, so Alex takes P9. He might not finish last after all. Go on. Yeah. Mr. Crunk, what's that gap now? 2 seconds. 1.5 seconds.
He's gaining.
He's
rapidly.
putting 10th per corner on Gilprad right now, and I imagine that's not exactly what Gilprad wants to be seeing with 2 laps to go.
It's only going to compound as time goes on, as the tyre delta increases.
I think Jora's just a little bit far as we're about to start the final lap of this race. 2.5.
True.
It's going to be Crunk versus Gilprad for P5 championship leader versus P2 in the championship. This could be... Well, obviously Finguala's going to get a good amount of points as well. So I don't actually know what's... Maybe I'll edit something at the end of the video or something where I show the standings. I don't know, probably not. You'll see it next week. Gilprad's...
Been clean sailing for Finguala here.
Yeah,
as he crosses the line.
Yeah.
To win the Slovakian Grand Prix from Azot in P2. Both of them pretty dominant from the rest of the field. Mathagil on the podium.
Mathagil podium.
Fantastic job from him. Jora, Gelprad, Crunk has lost it a bit on that last lap.
Yeah.
After he murdered Zefler several times. Mystic in P8, just losing out right at the end with his escapades with Crunk. Got Alex in P9. You know, it's pretty good showing. You know, he's beaten a driver. That's all you can really ask for him. He's lagging a little bit now.
Hasn't even raced the track.
Yeah, he's done pretty well for himself, to be fair. To be quite a distance away from the pack, but hopefully he'll be climbing there soon. See, 52 seconds isn't great,